OK, donc voilà l'agenda de la journée que j'avais prévu. On devait faire en fait use the global header and footer. On a vu à voir que le global header, c'est en fait un moyen de trouver un en-tête et pied de page. Le footer, c'est le pied de page qui va apparaître partout dans toutes les pages. N'importe où du travail, que le même puisse apparaître. Alors que c'est parfois plus difficile si à chaque page d'un website que tu crées, tu dois créer l'en-tête. Bon, il y a une façon de créer pour un seul dans un endroit qu'ils appellent Global Header. Donc, c'est un header qui apparaît partout. Il y a donc ce qu'ils appellent aussi Global Footer, qui est un footer qui s'appelle partout. S'applique partout. Donc, on va voir un peu comment est-ce que ça se passe, quoi. Donc, sans plus tarder.
Question. Le header and footer, est-ce que c'est pas par website, pas par type de website?
Est-ce que?
C'est pas par type de website.
Non. Le header and footer, c'est basically, en fait, quand tu es en train de travailler sur un website, quand je prends par exemple n'importe quel website que j'ai ici ouvert, je ne sais pas si c'est déjà ouvert. Ça, par exemple, voici le header ici en haut, la partie blanche où il y a mon nom home, ça c'est le header. C'est ça le header. Maintenant, attends, je clique un peu par exemple ici, là, Accounting Services. Quand je clique sur Small Business Accounting Services, ça va m'amener quelque part ailleurs. Lorsqu'on créait ce website, on a créé cette page, ce que tu vois là, séparée indépendamment des autres pages. Et ce website, l'entête, c'est là. Si tu n'as pas un header, c'est que tu vas également créer ça from scratch. J'ai montré comment est-ce qu'on crée l'entête hier. On a vu comment est-ce qu'on crée l'entête. Tu prends un panel à laquelle un panel et puis tu ajoutes le menu. On a vu comment est-ce qu'on peut même changer le nom de chaque menu, changer même la position. On a vu ça hier. Mais si tu crées autant de pages, ce website a plusieurs pages. Tous les sous-menus là sont les pages. Chaque chose que tu vois là sont les pages. OK? Tous les sous-menus sont les pages. Donc, ça, par exemple, tax problem. Tax problem, si tu n'as pas un header, tu vas devoir créer ceci également. From scratch. Chaque fois que tu as quelque chose, tu vas créer. Ce qui est pénible. Si tu veux rendre les choses plus faciles. Et pareil pour le pied de page, on appelle ça footer. OK? Donc, c'est ça qu'on va voir. Comment est-ce qu'on peut exploiter la possibilité de mettre un en-tête? C'est un peu comme dans Microsoft Word. Dans Microsoft Word, il y a un moyen que tu peux faire, tu crées un en-tête. Chaque nouvelle page de Microsoft Word que tu as, ça sort avec le même en-tête. Pareil pour le pied de page. Donc, c'est ça qu'on va partager.
Ça change seulement le nom.
Ça change le contenu de la page, change. Mais ici, en haut, ne change pas. C'est la même chose. Exactement la même chose. Chaque page que j'ouvre ici va apparaître pareil.
Yeah, what I'm trying to say. Donc, en réalité, quand on va continuer là, si on crée, par exemple, K&J Tax Accounting Services, on va changer juste le logo. Et Home Tax Service Accounting Company Tax to Entity sera la même chose.
Ça apparaît même avec le logo. Même avec le logo, ça apparaît. Le logo apparaît là-bas, tout apparaît. Tout ce que tu vois apparaît.
Donc, le logo change automatiquement aussi.
Est-ce que ça change? Ça apparaît là-bas sur chaque page. C'est juste que la page qu'on a créée, ça apparaît avec le logo. Tu veux pas dire quoi?
OK. Donc, je vais dire que, comme on revient sur le truc là, s'il te plaît, pour une minute. Merci. Thanks. Ouais. Donc, tu as une autre compagnie qui veut que tu lui fasses un website.
Oui.
Un autre gars qui fait dans les taxes.
Oui.
Ce qu'on va faire, c'est que même, tu vas juste changer le logo, non? Et les items vont rester les mêmes. Automatiquement, le logo change.
Oui, non, c'est pas automatiquement, c'est toi qui vas changer. Tu vas changer le logo dans le header.
Changer le logo. Mais les 6 items vont rester les mêmes.
Les quoi?
Correct? Les 6 items, c'est Home, Tax Services, Account Services, Company,
tout ça va
Tax
rester.
to les entities. Ça va rester les mêmes.
Ça va rester là, ça va rester pareil.
C'est pour ça qu'on appelle Global Header. Yeah.
Oui,
mais entre-temps, en bas, ici, là où tu as ce qu'on a appelé page là, en fait, le tax planning, tax audit, ça peut changer.
Oui, tout ça va changer.
Non?
Oui, tout ça va changer.
Ouais.
Si tu es en train de créer, premièrement, si je vais créer ceci pour quelqu'un d'autre, la première chose que je vais faire, c'est de dupliquer. Je vais dupliquer ceci de façon à avoir un autre et apporter maintenant les modifications. Voici, voilà, j'entre dans mon website. Si j'ai envie de faire, supposons, si j'ai envie de créer, donner ce website à quelqu'un d'autre, vendre ce website à quelqu'un d'autre qui est déjà créé et changer seulement le logo pour mettre son logo, où se trouve, voici ça ici, là, voici ça ici. Tout ce que je vais faire premièrement, c'est de dupliquer ceci. Quand je le duplique, la copie s'y reste toujours. Maintenant, dans la copie que j'ai dupliquée là, voici ça que je fais, je duplique ici. Et quand je duplique, il va rester en bas parce qu'il n'est pas encore publié. Voici ça ici, en publish.
OK. Et c'est avec ça que tu travailles? Enfin,
c'est avec ça donc que je travaille. J'ouvre maintenant ça. Je vais changer l'entête. Je vais changer son head. Je change tout ce que je veux. Ça va apparaître comme ceci. Ça apparaît exactement comme ceci. Maintenant, puisque ce n'est plus mon website, j'ai créé la copie de mon website. Non, je vais changer ceci. Je vais même changer ça. Ça peut dire que la personne ne fait pas tous les services ici. Je vais changer le nom des différents menus ici. Je vais organiser selon que je veux. On a vu comment est-ce qu'on peut changer les différents menus, comment on peut changer le nom de chaque menu, comment on peut même créer les sous-menus. On a vu ça hier. Si tu regardes, tu vas voir comment on a vu ça. On peut créer les sous-menus ici. Donc, et je fais ça dans le header and footer. Donc, en fait, je pense qu'il faut qu'on parcourt d'abord la vidéo et puis tu vas poser encore les questions après. Donc, quand tu fais ici, là, tu vas t'appliquer sur chacune de ces pages ici. Et chacune de ces pages, on a eu à le voir. Si on ouvre ceci, tu vas voir toutes les pages qui constituent le website. Regarde, voilà toutes les pages. Voici toutes les pages qui constituent le website. Voici Tax Service, voici Accounting Service, compagnie, Tax Store. Tout ça sont les pages qui constituent le menu et le sous-menu. Chaque fois que tu crées dans un menu, tu cliques sur un menu, ça part en fait ouvrir une des pages ici. Si tu cliques ici, Tax Planning, quand tu cliques sur Tax Planning, il y a une page dans mon website qui s'appelle Tax Planning. Tu vas voir. Regarde ici. Ouais, Tax Planning. Voici Pricing. Voici Tax Problem. Voici Tax Planning ici, tu vois. Donc, quand on clique là, c'est ça que ça vient ouvrir. Et chacun de ces fichiers-ci là a un header et un footer. Ouvrons-le un peu, on voit. Quand je l'ouvre sur Edit, tu vas voir le header, tu vas voir le footer. En principe, si tu n'as pas un header, un footer, un global header and footer, tu vas devoir les créer. Tu vois ça, ça c'est le mode Edit. OK? Ça, c'est le mode Edit. Ça, c'est le header ici. Et en bas, il y a le footer. Si tu ne sais pas faire le header et un footer, tu vas devoir créer ceci, la partie que tu vois là. Tu vois, ça, c'est bien sûr. Tu vois, ça c'est le mode Edit. On peut modifier. Mais si tu n'as pas ça en mode Edit, en global header, tu vas de façon manuelle les créer tous. C'est pour ça qu'il faut savoir connaître la fonction de header and footer. On comprend un peu. D'accord. Donc, on va donc essayer de partager la vidéo qui parle de ça. OK. C'est ça ici.
Hi guys, it's Jackie here. I hope you guys are having an awesome day and that the weekend was actually relaxing. I had a tough weekend. I was busy with the certification kind of thing. So I was really busy, but I enjoyed it. I really did. So in this week's live, what I've got planned is basically to go through some of our tools that we have. It's all good and well that we talk about physical products all the time and how to build these amazing sales funnels, but we don't talk about how to use these specific tools. So I haven't actually shown you a few of the tools, and I thought this week we are going to touch on some of them. And the one that we are looking at today is on basically how to create global headers, because even if you've got a store, it is going to help you to really maximize your time and get things done quicker. So we're going to look at these things, and I'm going to share my screen with you right now. I'm here on the dashboard. So we need to go to the Cheetah, and we're going to create a new site as if it's a new one. I'm just going to call it Creating Global Elements. I'm just going to use a blank template. And let's go edit this home page. And we are pretending that we are busy building our websites. We are not concerned about headings or anything. We're just doing the inside of. So I'm just going to add a few panels. So let me just choose something that is in the first fold for now. Let's choose something here. You can see we've got a variety of different panels right here. So maybe just choose this one.
Bon. Apporte-moi le pain. Apporte
Panel
le pain
right
dans
there.
le
You
truc.
can see we don't have a header. And
Apporte carrément un pain. Tu prends un avocat, divise même en 4.
just going to hit
Pas
that.
mettre dans un plateau et manger en suivant ça. Peut-être tu mets une bouteille d'eau.
That's fine. All right. Let's close that for now. Now we're going to go to the left-hand side where it says headers and footers. We're going to click on header. And we're going to create a header. And we give it a name. I'm just calling it global header for now. But you need to choose the right one, obviously. And I'm going to click edit. And just like you would create any other things in Cheetah, we need to add a panel. And I'm just going to add a blank because I would like to add a navigation that's going to be able to use across all your pages. So let's just go to element and I'm going to choose a big menu. I love using the big menu. Let's go. I'm going to close that. And then I just want to move this text away because I don't want to use this text block. And my internet is very slow today. And I'm dropping it in the top. I'm going to make it a bit smaller. So I'm not going to worry about logos and all those kind of things, guys. I just wanted to show you how it works. I'm going to right click. I'm going to resize this. I'm going to make it smaller. Obviously, there's going to be some planning because you need to know what your next panel is going to look like. So it's important that you take that in consideration because maybe this panel is going to be a different color to that one. So just remember to do that as well. So I'm just going to click save. Maybe I can change the top panel completely white. Let's just do that. Right click. Background. Let's just make this white for now. And then we save again. You play around with it until it is perfect. And also take in consideration if you've added things like logos or any of those kind of things, telephone numbers, make sure you go click on mobile to make sure that your mobile view is also correct. But I will show you that just now. So we're going to go out of there because we've saved it already. And I've gone too far. Let me just go back to our site that I've just created. And we're going to do exactly the same now with a footer. And scroll to the bottom and edit it. And we're going to go to the footer. Create a new footer. Global footer. We save. And we're going to edit the footer. And we're going to add. And I'm just going to add a panel as well. And maybe, yeah, let's go add panel. I'm going to go find the footer here. There's footers. I like the black one. Let's just choose the black one for now. Did I not click it? There we go. So it sits there. Remember, even if it sits at the top on your page there, it does not mean it's going to be at the top of your page because this is just for the creation purposes. And then you're going to hit save when you're happy with it. Also remember to go and check your mobile view as well. So now we've saved. I think I saved it completely. We'll just try again. That's fine. I'm going to go back home and just leave because we've already done that. Then we're going to go to these three little dots. If you've got 10 pages, unfortunately, you have to do it to all 10 pages. But you're going to click on the three dots and you're going to click on settings. And what I like about the global header is that if you make changes, let's say you're adding another navigation bar or you need to change something to the navigation bar, you're going to come change it here and it will automatically update all the pages. You just need to remember to republish. So here, pop-up settings, header settings. We're going to choose the global header there. You'll choose it in your mobile. And the same here with your footer. And we're going to hit save. Well, this is now new. I'm going to have to publish. And then we're going to go back. Going to close, so we're going to go back there. And there is our great global header. So we're going to click on the dots and we're going to go look at the website. And there we are. As you can see at the top, your global header is sitting right there. You scroll and there is your footer that you've done at the bottom. That is really how easy it is to use global headers. And like I said, you only need to updo it once and apply it to all your pages. And then if you make any changes on your Cheetah site under the global section of your site, let me just go in there. If you make any changes to the header here or the footer there, it's going to update all of these pages. So I hope that you've enjoyed it. It's a very short tutorial today, but it is very important to come and tell you guys about this, especially because the fact it can save you a lot of time. And I will see you tomorrow in the next live. Bye, guys.
OK. Donc, est-ce que ce qu'on a dit là est compréhensible? Est-ce que ça a été assimilé?
Really short. C'était bien. C'était bien. Because tu peux se le pratiquer. Tu fais 2-3 fois, tu as compris. C'est vraiment short.
Oui, puisqu'on n'a pas voulu, rendre ça compliqué en intégrant plusieurs autres parties du site et tout. Et on montre seulement est-ce qu'on peut créer le header, global header, le global footer.
Global footer, yeah, that's it.
Pas forcément, donc, global header, global footer, c'est les deux choses qu'on a besoin. Quand on le fait, tu vas sur Preview, tu vas voir que ça apparaît là-bas. Maintenant, on va voir un peu on va entrer un peu plus en profondeur dans header et footer dans une application. Dans la pratique. Donc, on va regarder notre vidéo qui parle justement de ça. Donc, voilà.
Hi guys, it's Jackie here. I hope you're all having an awesome day. In today's live, we are talking about headers and footers for mobile view. I have done some training on it in between other training, but I don't have a set training where it is just about the mobile view. And that's what we're going to do today. We are going to create a header, a global header, and then we are going to see if we can mess it up so that we can go fix it in our mobile view. So that's basically what we're going to do today. So this is the website. I'm going to go down to headers. That's the global header. For you that do not know what it is, a global header is something that you're going to create, or it's a header that you create that would be able to be activated on each and every single page of your site. And once it's activated, if you just need to go and make a change, you would be able to come back to your site right here and just click republish after you've made the changes, and it will actually do it on all the pages that you have activated. So that's basically what it is. But if you want to look at that training again, it's called header and footer, and I talk about making sure that you republish your site. So for the purpose for today, we are really just wanting to focus on the button, but I have to go and create a few panels right here for you so that you can at least see what we're going to do. And I'm going to add multiple panels instead of just one, so that I can give you an idea what you can do with a global header instead of just having a menu in there. So I'm going to start straight away. I'm going to make it plain and simple. This is not a design lesson. It's just to explain to you how it works. So first one, I'm just going to delete that one there because we don't want that big heading there. And we're going to go grab, I'm just going to grab that one. And I'm going to make this as if it's a contact me form or a contact me list or number, basically. Contact us. Something like that. I'm also going to add a little icon for telephone. There's lots and lots that you can choose from. I'm just going to grab the first one that I can see. There is one, two, but I don't want that one. And I don't want to waste your time, so I better choose one quickly. Let me just grab one. There is a phone there. So you can see that it's there already. And I like that, so we're just going to leave it. And then we need to have another one. So I'm just going to duplicate that to avoid us from going to add text from the start. And we can maybe, this could maybe be a members page. So we're going to say log in, members login. And we can change our little logo because we don't want that. We change it to something else for members, maybe where's little faces together. Oh, I just want to see if I could find some faces. Maybe it's at the top. I'll scroll too fast. No, yes, I did. Here it is at the top. Members. And I'm leaving a space in between. So I like that so far. I think that would be great. So I am going to position it right here at the top. I want that one there. Take that out of the way. And I'm going to have that one right there. And I'm going to bring it up. But as you can see, I can't push it up. So I'm going to right click, go to sizes, and I'm going to put it on minimum height so that I would be able to manipulate this to the way I want it. But I don't like the color yet, but we'll change the color just now. So let's do the next block. I'm taking away that. And I think I'm going to add maybe an email marketing form kind of thing right there. Because I'm thinking now, what is the easiest way to mess up this form or mess it up so that we can see what we're going to do on mobile? So normally when I design websites, I keep mobile in mind and I design around it. So for this purposes, I'm not doing it. I am trying to mess it up on purpose to see how we're going to fix this up. So we've got our email marketing form. I think we can add that too. And we need to add some words to it. So let's go grab some text. And I think I can have that one. And you can have that one. Maybe we'll just say, what can it be? What can we be selling? The Build It All blog. I'm just going to say the Build It All blog, although it's not, guys. I'm just using it as an example. All right, so we put that. Maybe we want that somewhere. We need it as subheading. Let me just think what we're going to put there. Something like sign up for tips and tricks to help you get the most out of your online adventure. Something like that. All right, we've got that so far, and we've got color. Now, I don't like this box like this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to right click, and I'm going to do this on purpose as well now. I'm going to go to the general settings. I'm going to make it horizontal because that's what I like. I just want to take the placeholder, I'll leave the placeholder. I'm going to go to the field style because this is where you can change the size of it. And I'm also changing the height of it slightly. And I'm also going to change the general colors, the headlines. Okay, that we can leave. We can also register now. Let's say sign up. Sign up now, something like that. And then we obviously, as you can see, we need to make the box not so big. So let's click on it again. And we're going to go look for that headline or the button, basically. Just want to see if it is, it's not on the general field style, probably. General. Why can't I find it now for some reason? Where is my button? It's so strange that I can't find the button. Let's just right click again on it. Headline, it should be here. Sign up now. That is not the right one. Border. Okay, let's just change the border so long. We want it to be, what color is the background? It's going to be white. So let's just leave it. We should actually make it blue as well, stay as blue. Let's leave it as blue. Oh no, I want it another color. Maybe the background color could be white. Yes, I'm going to make it white. And there's a reason why I'm thinking white. So let's just change that headline as well to black. Because I'm going to put this background here, click on the background, and I'm going to change the background settings to a bluish. That's not blue. And I'm just going to highlight this color. I'm going to go to the top one. I'm also going to make the same color. And you'll see now why I just need to change this border of this mailing, the sign up button. Border. Just take that away. And then the size of it, I can change the size of the border. Let's just see if the size is ready. No, not yet. We can actually change the field or make it bigger. That it looks almost the same. Okay, it's almost the same. You need to play around with it. Okay, so there's our email marketing button thing. And then this button here at the top, let's remove, we're going to create this white. Let's make this white. I know it takes a long time to create, but I want to do it in front of you so that you can see I am not manipulating the things beforehand. So I'm right click. And I'm going to drop this panel. I'm going to order the panels and put this one to the top. And move. Actually, this one is supposed to be at the top. So let's just move that panel again. And move. There, that's it. Now you get the idea. So the top one here, I'm going to double click and I'm going to change this color to black, up to white. Okay, and then this must also be white. Oh no, I just duplicated it. If you just fix it up quickly. I'll take that one away. Highlight it, make it white. Okay, so it's there, sitting right there. And I'm bringing it up again. So now you guys can start seeing the idea that I have right here. So I'm not going to use this text, the text away. And I am going to bring this up and I'm going to add a logo. So let me go grab an image. Grab the image. I click on the image. Change it. And I'm going to grab something like the little logo. I wonder if I've got a little logo on here. Yes, I do, but it's in white. There we go. So there we've got our logo sitting there. Just want to make it smaller. Maybe that's something that we would want to do. Can even make it even more smaller. And we can move up this again. So we're going to, because we want to change the size at the top. Like so. And we need to add some more details here. Maybe we can add our menu. So now, just want to get the menu, return, look for our menu. That's menu. And I'm just going to drop that one in. And this could be a menu bar. So there's our menu sitting there nicely. Obviously, you need to change it so it looks nice and everything. I'm just going to leave it like that now. And now for the Build It All block right here, it should be white as well so that it would stand out a bit. And the same here. So you need to design it, obviously. I'm not doing the design work right here, just to give you an idea. So we're going to move it up slightly. And maybe we need to add another image. So I'm trying to add, I hope you guys see what I'm trying to do here. I want to add as many different kinds of elements together that we need to play with in the mobile view so that you can get an idea of how to fix this. So we're going to change that image. What am I going to put there? I'm just now looking through a few things that we can add. I think there's something a folder or a button that we can use. A WhatsApp button. We just look for the WhatsApp button. I know I've got it here somewhere, guys. Let me just bear with me. Because that's the whole idea. The whole idea is, well, I can't find the button now. I just wanted to add so that you guys can see how it works. There is a button, but that's not what I'm looking for. There we go. You see, it takes time, but there I got it. All right, so there I've got a button, and maybe I want this button to be on the side here. Maybe we should have it turned. No, that's not going to look nice. Well, let's just leave the button like that. I just want to turn it back. It's not the right place for it, but I'm sure you guys are getting the idea here. So you can have a nice button here or a nice image or whatever the case might be. All right, so now we're going to pretend that this is our header that needs to be on each and every single page before the page starts. So I'm going to hit save. That's fine. My internet is extremely slow today. And now we need to go and look what this looks like on mobile. Hopefully it's messed up. Yes, it is. So now you can see we have got all of this going on. Now the first thing is that I haven't showed you is that you can have your company logo with your venue next to each other. So if you do not want your logo to be at the top, so I'm going to show you both ways. So in this case, if I right click on the image, I would be able to go and make this logo smaller. And I would be able to take this button here, the burger menu, and click on burger menu and center it. All right, so I would be able to do it that way. But if I want the logo to be next to it, which most people would probably want to do because they want to save space. You're going to go back to your desktop. And what you're going to do is you are going to right click on that panel, or not on the panel, on the menu bar. And you're going to go and scroll. Let me just close it like this. You're going to scroll until you see brand. Going to click on brand, change image, and you're going to go look for the logo. In this case, it was that one. And you're going to put it into, you need to decide where you want it, on the left, on the right, and you're going to center it and the size. But this is where you're going to have to play with it a little bit, because I don't know up front how big or small it's going to be. But you can see it hasn't changed anything on your desktop, but it does change on your mobile. So we go back to the mobile, you can see it sits right there. Now this looks very nice, but you can make it slightly bigger. So let's go back. You can actually do it right here. Just click, right click. And you can see it gets bigger and smaller. So let's do it until we feel it's coming out of proportion. There we go. So I can leave it like that. You can also right click. Let's see what happens if you go to the burger menu and you see the menu needs to be on the right to give you more space and more idea. Now, what about this logo here? All you need to do is click on the logo and say hide. That's basically what you need to do there. That's all. So now you can see this panel is quite big. If you click on the panel and you right click, you would be able to go and change the panel size a bit, or you're supposed to be able to change the panel size a bit. Let me just check. Order panels, mobile advanced, no. And normally it says lateral, but in this case I see it's not there at all. But okay, you can go and right click. Let's go by the size. Minimum size. So there we've got that now. So it's all set. You can see the ones at the top, members login, contact details. Now, maybe you do not want that at the top. You want it at the bottom. You're going to have to go back and change the colors, because if you move this one now to the bottom, it's blue on blue. So you just need to think about it a little bit. So for this case, we've got the sign up here and the buildable block. So you need to move that section. You're going to move it up. You can click and you can move it up again. Click and you can move it up again. The same with this one. You can move it. And you don't have to move it here. You can put it inside of your desktop as well. And I will show you how to do that. So now you can see that looks better already. But you can also need the size to be bigger. And that is now where the key part. You can see when I click on general settings here, you can't necessarily change the size now on mobile, because the only other way is to preset it by going to the mobile or to the global area right here to set it. But if you're not going to use that way, I have a trick. So let's go back to our desktop again. And what we're going to do is we're going to click and we're going to highlight that text, and we're going to change that to heading 6, neutral heading 6. All right. And we're going to apply the same with the paragraph. We're going to call this neutral paragraph. Okay, so now we've got those two things. Now you can change it here. You can make it bigger and smaller. So let's do that. But remember, we are now not just teaching you, but showing you exactly what happens in what circumstances, so that you can see that we do not just change things so that it looks right. We play around with it the same way you guys do. All right, so you can see now it looks better already. Obviously, this needs to be fixed up as well. So that is done. Now let's go back to our mobile. And if we right click now on this baby, you can see that you can change the size because it's neutral. I love using neutral because it just gives me the option to make my things more flexible. So you can see now I can change it, and I can go down to advanced and bring in the text slightly because I don't want the text to be too long. And the same apply for that section right there. You can bring it in a little bit. Same with the WhatsApp. You can change the WhatsApp. Lateral spacing. Sometimes it's called lateral spacing and sometimes it's under advanced. You just need to choose which one. All right, so you want to play around. And as you can see, you can move these things up and down. You can even move this up. But now the key to this is as follows. You cannot move an element out of a panel into another panel. So you can click like crazy to try and get this one now to the top. It's not going to happen because things move inside of panels. You can move elements inside of the same panel up and down, but you cannot move it from one panel to another panel. And that is where you need to plan a little bit ahead of the time. And that is basically how you would set up in mobile. It's all about hiding and unhiding elements that you do not want to reflect on the different places on your site. So that's basically it. If you've got any questions, you know where to find me. Drop it for me in the comments and I will help you out. Have an awesome day. Bye.
Donc, tu as donc attrapé, vous avez attrapé comment est-ce que, c'est qu'il des questions ici, n'est-ce pas? Allô?
Oui.
Oui, donc ici, la question,
Oui, allô?
avec le header, mais le question également de play un peu avec, avec le mobile, parce que vous devez savoir, l'une des choses qui est avantageuse, c'est qu'il faut rendre un website, ce qu'on appelle mobile responsive. Un website qui n'est pas mobile responsive, c'est un website qui ne peut pas fonctionner sur le téléphone. On sait que 90% des gens, en principe, utilisent plus le téléphone même que l'ordinateur. Donc, un website doit être mobile responsive. Si tu as un website qui n'est pas mobile responsive, c'est un problème. Ça veut dire que beaucoup de développeurs créent des websites qui sont mobile responsive, mais qui coûtent maintenant plus d'argent. Voilà pourquoi ça va coûter plus cher. Donc, ça, c'est une fonctionnalité. Mobile responsive website. Ça, c'est ce que notre plateforme crée. Donc, c'est ce qu'on a partagé là comme ça. De voir comment est-ce qu'on peut faire quelque chose qui est mobile responsive. Et puisqu'il n'y a pas de homework.
J'ai dit, frère.
Oui.
Allô?
Oui.
Allô?
Oui, j'ai
avant qu'on ne parte. Reviens dessus. Reviens encore dessus. Je vais te poser une question.
On revient
Je voudrais dire que le mobile, l'image qu'on avait avant le cours, c'est ça?
C'est facile. Tu dis ceci. Tu es sur quel?
Voilà, l'image, le cellulaire, il y a la maison. On était là-bas. Il y a la maison, les 4 boutons de gauche là.
Oui.
Il y a le cellulaire. Tu vois, non? Ouais. Je crois que le cellulaire là, quand on dit qu'il faut que ce soit mobile responsive, n'est-ce pas?
Oui.
C'est-à-dire quoi? Si tu es sur ton mobile, si tu es sur ton phone, tu es parti.
Par exemple, je vais entrer sur le mode edit de
Ah oui.
Voici ici. Ça, c'est mon website. En mode edit. Le mobile responsive ici. Alors, comment je clique dessus?
Oui.
C'est pour que ça donne l'apparence que ça aura sur le portable. C'est ça en fait.
OK.
Et pour le faire, quand tu développes, quand tu travailles, il faut cliquer sur mobile responsive pour voir à quoi ça va ressembler. Voilà ce que ça va ressembler sur le portable.
C'est-à-dire que si quelqu'un a son numéro, et attends un peu, ça veut dire que si quelqu'un est sur son cell phone et va sur Google Chrome et ouvre notre website, ça va apparaître comme ça.
Voilà ce que ça va apparaître. Et maintenant, ce qu'on voit là, c'est comment apporter des modifications sur ça. C'est en fait comment faire des modifications sur le mobile view. C'est ça en fait qu'on venait de voir. Tu comprends un peu.
OK.
C'est très important parce que si tu ne le fais pas, si tu travailles et que tu ne cliques pas sur mobile view pour travailler ou encore sur tablette, voici la tablette ici. Quand une personne va ouvrir le website que tu as créé, sur le mob, sur le portable, ce sera tellement dispersé que ça risque de ne même pas make sense. Tu comprends un peu? Oui, ceci même n'est pas très optimisé. On doit travailler encore sur ça, sur le mobile view. L'un de mes VA doit travailler encore sur ça. Ceci n'est pas très bien optimisé. Ça doit être optimisé mieux que ceci. Donc, en principe, et dans Mobile View, tu peux voir toutes les pages. Voici le home page. C'est-à-dire que toutes les pages, tu peux voir Mobile View. Voici le home page, par exemple. Tu peux changer toutes les pages de ton website dans le Mobile View. OK? Yeah. Donc, voilà ce que je voulais montrer aujourd'hui. Je vais surtout présenter sur le header. Je vais partager ce lien pour que pendant que tu crées un website, que tu crées en même temps le header. OK? Donc, il faudrait que tu puisses créer le header, que ceux qui vont regarder ça puissent créer le header qui va leur permettre, n'est-ce pas, que chaque page que vous allez créer puisse montrer l'entête et le pied de page. Comprenez ce que je veux dire? Yeah. Donc, comme homework, ce sera d'associer justement un header et un footer et appliquer, respecter le mobile view de ce que vous allez faire. Donc, ça, c'est comme ça le homework, la suite de homework qu'il faut faire. C'est un homework, il faut savoir ça, des détails. OK. Ce sera d'appliquer. On va appliquer, créer un global header and footer. J'ai créé un global header and footer. C'est ce qu'on a besoin de faire. Créer un global header and footer.
Tu as parlé de mobile view aussi?
Yeah. Website. Du homework. Précédent. Aussi, il faut travailler, optimiser sur le mobile view. Oui, optimiser sur le mobile view de façon à ce que le website puisse se voir clairement sur le téléphone. Yeah. Sur le téléphone. Donc, en fait, voilà ce qu'on va faire. Et ça, c'est pour lundi. La prochaine séance sera dans 2 jours, lundi. Donc, lundi, j'aimerais voir déjà ce que vous avez fait par là du global. On va ajouter ici mobile view. Donc, parlant donc de la prochaine fois, il est question, n'est-ce pas, de créer le website, un simple website des outils informatiques. Online, peut facilement trouver les photos de plusieurs ordinateurs ou bien laptop ou même tablette. Bref, vous puissiez créer au moins peut-être 5 ou 10 articles que vous vendez en ligne. On a vu la séance passée, comment est-ce qu'on crée cela. Et on a dit qu'on implémente ceci avec PayPal. Donc, à ça, maintenant, quand vous avez fini de créer, vous devez donc, déjà la première page, vous pouvez créer le Global Header and Footer. Quand vous le faites en aperçu, pour savoir que vous avez bien fait, ça va apparaître en aperçu. Ouais, lorsque vous êtes dans le mode preview du website que vous créez. Et à ça, il faut donc associer le mobile view. Et je vais partager ce cours. Ce cours sera disponible pour que chacun puisse donc voir comment est-ce qu'on peut faire. Pour que si ce que tu as fait là, si demain, envoie-moi le link. Tu m'envoies le link que j'ouvre sur le téléphone et que ça puisse ressembler à quelque chose, que tout ne soit pas dispersé, qu'un élément qui doit être à côté d'un autre élément se trouve tellement loin et que ça ne met pas sens. Donc, on va s'arrêter à ce niveau et on va continuer dans la prochaine fois. Bien sûr, si vous avez des questions, il faut les poser dans le groupe. Okay. D'accord. Donc, on va s'arrêter ici. Il faut passer un très bon week-end. On se prend lundi.
D'accord. Merci encore. Pardon, n'oublie pas d'envoyer le lien.
D'accord.